Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and thank you for joining today's live webinar. I am Dr. Shah Siddiqui from Neurodivergent Business Consortium, and we have a special program today, specifically discussing Sales Funnel Accelerator, a methodology and program that we have just launched, and I just wanted to discuss end-to-end how it will help neurodivergent business owners. So you know that I do regular programs and lives on LinkedIn, and specifically, I intend to contribute on business development, marketing, technology innovation, software development, and so on. So today, I just wanted to share some of the developments that we have done so far. And among them, Sales Funnel Accelerator is a core development that we have done. And I wanted to share that with you. And we have a special guest today. Although our guest for this program was unavailable to join, but we have a special guest today, and I will introduce him in a minute. But as I said, if you are thinking to ask me any questions or the guest, please feel free to use the comment box, and we will tailor our question based on our knowledge. And today we have Terry Arnold. You know that Terry is working towards digital marketing and supporting local to national and to global levels. Hello, Terry. Thank you for joining in short notice. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, Dr. Shah, and very pleased to be here.
And thank you, everyone. So today, I just wanted to start with my tool with the new format that we have designed for you to get supported. So Terry is part of that as well. So I'm going to be discussing in detail, sharing my screen with you. And if you have any question, feel free to ask us through the comment box, and we will tailor our methodology for you, specifically understanding the core methodology for Sales Funnel Accelerator. And we are developing it together. I will discuss some more points, and I will also give a tour of Terry's websites and funnels that we have created to work on. So I'm just sharing my screen. You probably see my screen right now. So Sales Funnel Accelerator is a methodology that we have tailored specifically for the people in the UK and elsewhere. So with this methodology, we are trying to create a positive impact to the community, as well as a positive impact to the business people. So you can see Sales Funnel Accelerator here, and it is a 7-step proven methodology that we wanted to tailor for you, and we will have people around us. People means we will have a strategist, as well as a sales director, business growth partners, and a lot of other people engaged with this Sales Funnel Accelerator to grow our business to the next levels. And we wanted to contribute together. So probably when you have a business and you want it to grow together, you need to have a methodology tailored for your specific needs. So when you have a methodology tailored for your specific needs, uh, you can grow your business. So without methodology and tailoring your growth for your specific needs, you will not succeed in your business. So that Terry is a professional digital marketing um, uh, and supporting a strategist and supporting businesses for many years now. So what we have constituted with this sales funnel accelerator, uh, I just wanted to give you an overview of the sales funnel. So I think the screen was a little bit smaller, so I get back to the original screen sharing. So with this with this sales funnel accelerator, if you go to the site salesfunnelaccelerator.com, you will see all the work that we have combined with, as well as the domains we are working with, all the videos to help you to understand your growth, as well as all the strategies here. You will see them specifically one after another, and uh, we are signing agreement more people, and we will work together to support you with our methodology. So I just wanted to show the service areas of our methodology. So we have a 7-step formula, and this 7-step formula, we have 7 individual bricks or 7 individual step. So each step, a combination of many things, and we wanted to tailor that methodology for you to grow and sustain. So we have the first step is know your business and develop a strategy. That's why we and me and Terry and other business strategists or growth partners will work together to know your business and develop your strategy. Because as you know, as a strategist, we support individual to have a solid foundation, and this solid foundation can only possible when we understand your business and then develop that strategy. The next step is sales funnel with social selling. You know that sales funnel and social selling is key to any businesses, and we have to specifically tailor that methodology with you. And we have lead magnets, books, workshops, development. So we know that we need to develop lead magnets for you, or maybe a book, or we can develop workshops. Because if you wanted to grow nowadays, our audience, they are knowledgeable, and without you know supporting them to extend their knowledge, you cannot grow your business. Then we do AI technology integration, SEO and content marketing integration, qualifying and closing sales, and after sales. So this is a 7-step methodology that we have tailored only for you to grow your business. So if you are a neurodivergent person, you think that you're overwhelmed, as we know. I myself a neurodivergent person, Terry as well. We have hundreds or millions of thinking, and with those thinking, if you do not prioritize our thinking strategically with a format or with a methodology, we will not get succeeded. You probably know that I do lots of work, but all my work I prioritize with methodology. So I intend to get success in most of the work that I do. So I will go and jump into the conversation now, and I will describe each of the points a little bit later. So if we go into the conversation, Terry, I just wanted to just close my window. So few things we have spotted working for such a long time. So in that aspects, growing sales, developing your strategy, and a lot of other things is a key, isn't it? So as a strategist yourself, you prioritize strategical developments, research-based developments, because that is the core for any foundation. Can you share with our audience why it is necessary to understand your business and then develop the strategy first rather than jumping into executing work?
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Shah. I suppose very briefly, if I just outline some of the key landmarks in my development and why, in answer to your question, why it's important to stay up to date. I originally, my career started with Unilever, and I had responsibility even at that early stage for brand development across Europe for Unilever, various Unilever products. I then moved on to become creative director of BBDO International, and then I spent 10 years developing my consultancy business. And then finally, I came out and more or less went full circle insofar as I headed up a Indian-based global research agency, and I was heading up with the chairman of that agency. There was about 400 people employed in the company, and it was on a worldwide basis. And the headquarters, we'd relocated, or the chairman had relocated the headquarters into London in order to be able to get more business in North America and Europe. And then just to round off, I finally, due to the pandemic, I then relaunched my consultancy business and rebuilt the website and appointed Dr. Shah as a mentor in order to be able to bring myself up to speed with what was happening in the market. So that, in a nutshell, is my sort of like career history. Coming down to more specific points. For example, I notice, say, for example, I work very closely with Dr. Shah. He supports me as a mentor. And the program of activity, what you're seeing now on screen, I see SEO, and that is probably one very relevant area of activity that we've been developing between us for the not only the website, but specifically for the program of activity, neurodivergent activity, because as Dr. Shah mentioned, I also have neurodivergent interests, put it that way, based on my past history. And so these sorts of skills are very important to me at this stage of development. And I see SEO, which is we're involved in that, digging deep into SEO, and certain aspects of SEO are, I say I'm learning about, put it that way, is probably because when it comes to SEO, you can fly off at a tangent, even, within almost minutes, and end up traveling down routes or directions that, shall we say, are not relevant. And I think with the guidance that I'm getting from Dr. Shah, he keeps me on track, put it that way.
Thank you, Terry. And thank you to all who have joined today's webinar. I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui from Time Research and Innovation, GenZ Marketing Agency and Neurodivergent Business Consortium. And you know that I do regular programs on this channel from Neurodivergent Business Consortium to support individuals with business development, mentoring, software development, marketing, and so on. I wear many hats. You probably see my LinkedIn about that. I also support individual businesses at board members, um, um, strategists, technologists, and what you can name. I have experience and expertise for last 25 years, and I'm supporting individually. So Terry is one of my clients, as well as business partner. So he became a client first, and then we collaborate together. So when you see Sales Funnel Accelerator, is it is a system that will transform the future for specifically. My screen is not shared for Sales Funnel Accelerator. Just give me a second. So this is a methodology. This methodology will tailor your growth to the future. So if you are thinking like, okay, you need to grow yourself, if you are thinking about that, then it's a must for you to understand how you can grow, and what methodology you wanted to implement. You might try something here and there, but these activities will not tailor your growth, because if you wanted to grow, then the first thing you need is to understand your business and develop a strategy. So if I zoom into understand your business and develop a strategy, uh, you will see how it will support you to the next levels. So on know your business and develop a strategy, as I said, is a this 7-step GenZ sales funnel accelerator framework has individual methodology or framework between them. So know your business and develop a strategy is also a methodology. So we're going to be identify your key aspects of the business. Understanding your key aspects of the business, we can tailor your methodology for the next levels. So um, you can see here that everything that is mentioned. So we also have a funnel based on that. Though those funnel are more likely we have developed specifically at the beginning, and then we have developed the software. So when you talk about know your business and develop a strategy, uh, you have to understand that first when you are developing your strategy, because the technology is rapidly changing. So if you do not tailor your methodology based on the technology, based on the market, and based on your preferences, you will have to rethink again, maybe months or years later, and all the work that you will do will be wasted. So if you're thinking that, okay, you need someone to support with your methodology end to end. So I was talking to someone yesterday, and I was telling them that if you do not know the end of your path, you will be scattered. You will go here and there. You don't know where to reach. So uh, as a strategist, the first thing, know your business and develop a strategy, is core, because you will know your start and end, and then you can have the business canvas developed with specific elements, uh, and we have it all with us. So we can tailor that methodology with Sales Funnel Accelerator, specifically tailoring your growth and needs. The next section on Sales Funnel Accelerator is social selling, sales funnel and social selling. So sales funnel and social selling is not buzzwords, I would say. It's your next levels of generating income. So if you're thinking like, okay, what I would do in a sales funnel and social selling, it is core for any businesses. They develop sales funnel and they understand social selling. Um, you know why? I just gonna share our success stories with Terry. So just give me a second. I'm just going to be launching Terry's website. So we have Terry's website. We have Terry's funnel ready. So we have the methodology to cater for his specific needs. So with this methodology, we have developed his funnel, and as well as we have developed our core methodology for social selling. I just gonna share. I just gonna share the work that we are doing with him, and just give me 1 second. I just want few more minutes to share the success stories video with you. It will give you the importance of the work that we are tailoring and catering together. So just give me a second. It's right there. I'm just going to add that with you. So you probably can see the success stories of Terry Consultancy work together with me and my team. Yes, we understand that when you work together, we will have specifically understanding, as well as we will have difference of opinions. But at the end, we will select the best methodology for your business to grow and sustain. So if I play this video, so we just launched this video. I think my internet is a little bit slow today, so you might not get it run properly. Let me check. Sorry for that, because I'm having issue with my last couple of weeks, not couple of weeks, last 1 month, I would say. So just give me a second. So I will come back to this this little bit later. Just waiting for it to load. Let me check. It's not okay. That's a bit weird. Just waiting for this to load. Just give me a few more seconds.
There's no sound, Dr. Shah.
No sounds.
No.
Okay, just give me a second. I think just give me a second. No sounds. Okay. I have sounds here. So let me check if I can have the sound embedded. So when I share my screen, let me share my screen again. Apologies for the inconvenience, but just give me a second. I'm just stopping our sharing, and I'm going to be adding the sharing again. And if I could have the sound together. Audio is on, so let me check. Just one.
It says audio and visual are both on, but I can't.
Yes, just give me a second. So we're going to be sharing the LinkedIn feed. Yes, it will have the audio now. So we're just going to start from the beginning. Sorry for the technical mismatch. Hello, I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui, CEO of GenZ Marketing. So it's again loading. Sorry for the inconvenience. We just wait for it to load. It's my internet is not playing well. Hello, I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui, CEO of GenZ Marketing. So we're just having problems with the loading of these videos. So we're just going to wait another.
Today, I'm excited to share a success story.
So we're just gonna wait a couple of more minutes. In the meantime, we just wanted to show that yes, when you start working with a specific methodology, as Terry mentioned earlier, that we are also developing his website and with specifically understanding his target audience and the market he wanted to engage. So this is on our development domains, and it will be finished in next week and so on. And we will have a full pleasant website for Terry to capture audience. And in relation to that, you know that when you work with Sales Funnel Accelerator, as we mentioned, that this is an end-to-end methodology. So if I go to our funnel, this is our Sales Funnel Accelerator funnel. So as we developed this one earlier, you will know more understanding with this funnel. And our website is on the way, and we're going to be having a full pleasant website in the next couple of weeks. So with the understanding of sales funnel and social selling, as I described earlier, that why it is important. You know that you need to generate idea to do anything. That is the methodology. You need to do a market research and analytics, that what you wanted to do and how you capture the market. You need to design the content. So how you design your sales funnel content, and funnel graphics and video creation. So all of these things, it has to tailor the methodology specifically for you. So if I go to Terry Arnold's website, as we are updating it all the time, you will see all the design that we have done so far. It will attract people. So we will develop your social media. Doesn't matter what social media you are looking for. YouTube first, LinkedIn is the first thing, YouTube, and all other social media one after another. And then we will tailor your funnel for your to tailor your methodology. So people will come here and they will understand what you need to do, and based on that, they will confirm or they will make their buying choices. So I think you cannot see my screen so far. I'm just stuck on the other screen. I'm very sorry for that. I think you did not see. There's another mistake. So I will play the video now, and we will
Siddiqui, CEO of GenZ Marketing Agency. Today,
Sorry, I think the video will not play. So I will just share my other window. Stop sharing. Sorry for the mismatch of the understanding and for the technical issues. Just give me 1 minute. So I'm just sharing my screen again. Sorry for the mismatch, Terry. I'm just gonna go to on your funnel. So I was describing your funnel that we have designed together, and to all audience and the viewers, it is like when you think about your funnel, it is mandatory to understand why you develop a funnel. And if you do not understand why you develop a funnel, it will be you cannot tailor it for your specific or intended purpose. So with our seven-step methodology or framework, we will understand your business and then tailor the methodology based on your requirements. So if I go to Terry's funnel, you will see every section of the funnel is properly designed to tailor the methodology, explainer videos, information that people need, and they cannot exit the funnels without there isn't anything that they can exit, because they need to scroll. And this funnel is they can scroll it under 30 seconds. So they can see all the work Terry has done so far, the lead magnets, the books, and they can download the books, giving specific, giving their information, and portfolios, the work he has already done, and consultation, booking consultation. We are taking booking at our calendar now, but we're going to be installing Terry's calendar here. Um, um, in the next 1 or 2 weeks, and you can see all the packages, and as well as the methodology and his core message. So you can see why sales funnel is needed. And then if we go to the website, you know that website is different than sales funnel. Sales funnel, we can name it as a landing page. Some people, they understand it or know it as a landing page, but we call it sales funnel because we have tailored funnel, sales funnel methodology with our funnel. So that's why we call sales funnel. They are relatively similar, but our tailored methodology is different than other people they would do. So we also developing the a website, you can see, and as you know that we are customized, we do develop customized solutions. So anything that we do are fully hand coded, and we use a stable framework like Laravel PHP, Django, Python, Java, .NET, to tailor the methodology for you. It depends on our customer, how they wanted to invest, and if it is a critical development, we will go with top-notch framework like Java, .NET, Django, and so on. So this is developed by Laravel PHP framework. It's a stable framework, and every section of this website is hand coded. So we can change every bricks of this site that we develop. So anything that I'm sharing with you, you will see it's all our stable net framework, and we can change every bricks of this technology. And for Sales Funnel Accelerator, we also develop this, and we can change everything that is here, every individual elements of this work. So Terry, I will describe and discuss some other points a bit later. We just wanted to jump into the conversation now. Just give me 1 second. Thank you for your patience. And you know that we prioritize our clients with our development as well as marketing. When we do live program, we intend to bring them for them to talk about their experiences, for them to talk about their work, for them to introduce you to the big client base that we have. So thank you, Terry, for a valued clients as well as business partner. So I wanted to jump into the next questions with you. You know, when we developing the technology, you know that this is not a magic wand. You also know, working with people, you do not give them magic wands, but you give them right strategy to tailor their methodology and give them the freedom to go to the next levels. So in that relation, when you're working with people, what core sections of work or sections of methodology you customize for your clients?
I would say if you go on my website, you'll see that it's broken down into 3 or 4 key areas. We cover reports, not necessarily in this order, but we produce reports. We also do research, global marketing research, because obviously now that we're in a global market, that has become, I would say, key. You know, that a level of reach is now achievable for most people from their desktops and from their personal development. And then we have insights. We have the third section we develop is insights, which is quite sophisticated. We're not talking about sort of like Google Insights type level. It's more specific than that. It's tended by that stage, we've already probably got a brief from the client of what sort of insights are going to be of interest to them. Maybe they need guidance, maybe they need help. We develop all that, and then the final thing is I can't remember what it is. Oh yes, market research. Those are the four principal areas that we cover.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Terry. And to all the viewers, thank you very much joining today's live webinar. I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui from Neurodivergent Business Consortium, Time Research and Innovation, and GenZ Marketing Agency. And we tailor our methodology to support you, whether you are a neurotypical person or business, or neurodivergent person or business. We can tailor our methodology to for your intended purpose. So you know that when you are a neurodivergent specifically, or you have some sort of disabilities, or you are less able to do works, that time we can kick in and can support you. Specifically, I am working with Terry nearly a year now, and we are giving him support end to end. So in relation with supporting him with his activities, posting, creating social media posts, posting those posts in social media, social selling. And you probably know that I have many posts for the success of the work that we're doing for Terry. And it's a very pleasant journey that we have been through together. I would say it's a good match. Yes, sometimes we do not agree some of the things, but that is the a good way of development, because you need to have different of opinions to get success in each and every levels, because you know that neurodivergent people as well as neurotypical people, every person is different. So when every person is different in this world, you don't think alike. You will have some differences among them. So that is very important. And that's the way we tailor our methodology. It's like a clay, and we develop the pottery from the clay, or sculpture from the clay, the way we want. And we want a tailored, strong foundation. That's the way is the growth and development. We're having more questions from the audiences. We just wanted to add those questions, and then I will jump into my conversation again with the Sales Funnel Accelerator. So Terry, just give me a second. And we have also shared Terry's success story as a link, because I could not play my play the video. It did not have enough internet power today at my home. So the first question we have from Zakir, thank you, is how does being neurodivergent impact the way you approach sales and marketing? And you know that, Terry, Jackie is just asking that how neurodivergent people will impact with our work. We have a case study, isn't it? We have many case studies. You have many case studies that we work with individuals, and we give them the format to keep them in shape, and that shape will give them success. So in relation to that, can you add additional features to these comments?
Yes. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, there is a structure to our methodology, even within, and what I've discovered through working with Dr. Shah is that as he mentioned previously, he has his methodology, and I came to the when I in the early days of our collaboration. I also, being a very strong-willed person, I also had my ideas based on over 30 years of global brand experience of how things should be done. I think there were two things that were influential in us forming together our own approach. One of those was obviously Dr. Shah's superior knowledge and an understanding of marketing, global marketing technology, if you like to put it like that. And then in contrast to that, as I said, you know, I had my own experience that I developed over my own years, which was supported by a track record of success, significant success in multi-million-pound brands and clients that we'd worked that I'd worked on, obviously in conjunction with Unilever, BBDO, and the research consultancy iResearch, which I mentioned before. So, you know, with that, and also I would say 10 years of working independently with a successful consultancy business. Now, based on all that experience, what I was beginning to discover through working with Dr. Shah was that there were elements of convergence, would you like to, I'd like to put it that way, conversion, but then there was areas of divergence where, you know, the conversations were hitting a brick wall. You know, he was still adamant that he had a methodology that would succeed. I was adamant that I had experience that told me, you know, there was other ways of doing things. But through the process, and I mentioned, like, for example, SEO earlier on in the conversation. SEO is an absolute minefield. You know, you can provide so many different solutions. I wouldn't say to the same problem, but there are so many solutions when you dive into trying to understand SEO. And I began to realize I needed a mentor. And obviously with Dr. Shah's understanding of SEO specifically, bit by bit, we are putting the picture together. And as you can see from the pipeline, we're now at that stage where I was already, I think we'd been working together, I don't know, 9 months, or, you know, primarily. And I was already at month 1 willing to upload very specific database material with high-ranking contacts that I had, and we're not talking about a few contacts. We're talking thousands of contacts. Obviously, they were, you know, they were all contacts that I wouldn't say I had contact with each and every one of them, but we had communicated in some shape or form with these contacts, and they ran in, or they're still running into thousands. So when you start to work on that scale, which obviously Dr. Shah is capable and quite cognizant of working to that level, and you have a mentor to guide you, you can then take on the volume that is, I wouldn't say required, you know, because there's obviously two opinions. Do you do precision targeting, or do you do broad-based targeting? You know, but that's another discussion. But you know, I tend to work on a ratio of 100 to 1. You know, when I say 100 to 1, I expect to get one client, significant client out of 100 contacts, working on that ratio on a monthly basis, you do get results. You get good results. Past experiences taught me that. And so when you're working like in that type of environment with a specific methodology, specific targeting, you're going to go forward quite rapidly. Obviously, I was expecting to move forward faster, but then there's other things that need to be put in place, bricks to be put in place, which obviously Dr. Shah is more aware of than I am, and with his guidance, bit by bit, we're crossing those bridges.
I totally agree with you, Terry, because when we start our work together, I prioritize methodology, and to be honest, with all the viewers, that when you prioritize this methodology, you need to understand your target audience with your business partner or the person that you wanted to work, and you have to be patient, because if you do not have patience, then you will not get the success you're looking for. So we can remember that last month or before last month that we created like super duper results for Terry. Like I think it's more than 250,000 people have reached Terry's content through LinkedIn. So that was a great success. And with that, we tailor more methodology, because when you have a success story and you wanted to tailor that methodology, you develop your specific way to work. And then as well as we write content for Terry, do social media posting, and we do all other work for him, end-to-end service like Sales Funnel Accelerator. So there is a way that it could lead to success. And that's the greatness of collaborating with your clients, as well as bring new things to the market. So I will jump into my conversation again to give you a little bit more about the Sales Funnel Accelerator. Just spare me a couple of seconds, and here we go. So just wanted to go to Sales Funnel Accelerator. So with Sales Funnel Accelerator, as I said, we have 7 individual step methodologies, and each methodology will cater individual elements to grow your business. So the next step is lead magnets, books, and workshop development. So we will tailor our methodology to develop lead magnets. You know that nowadays, without lead magnets, you cannot capture the audience you're looking for. So specifically, when you work with methodology, you need to develop lead magnets. So if I go to Terry's site again, so you probably see we have lead magnets, his book. Yes, we are preparing the book together, and which will be published very soon. So you have to, as I said, you have to have a methodology, and that methodology will tailor what you need. It may be shadow most of the work that we do from each of our clients, but there will be some differences based on your requirements. But you need lead magnets. So when you do develop lead magnets, you need to understand each specific things that you do. So understand your target audience, understand their needs. So you develop various type of lead magnets like PDFs, books, and then as well as workshop, because you know that nowadays people intend to learn more. So if you do not develop workshops and online or in-person workshops, you cannot talk to your target audience before you start selling to them. So we are developing our workshops at the moment, and they will be ready in the website of the workshop will be ready on Sales Funnel in the next 1 or 2 weeks. And I'm doing workshops in the southeast of England. I have a workshops next month and in December, and I will have continued workshops, maybe one in every couple of months, or maybe one in 3 months intervals. So that is really needed when you develop your workshops. And if I go into the details of the books, workshops, and lead magnets to our sales funnel, you can see that it will. Sorry, it's just technology adaptation. I think it's a mistake from our back end. So with lead magnets, I just go to the main site. So with lead magnets, we will tailor the methodology that we are looking for, and it will support you with LinkedIn lead generation, data directory management, cold email outreach, and SEO lead generation, and many more, with the lead magnets and book and workshop management, because this is core of your business journey. And I would say in sales language, hooking your clients with your methodology and with your system to sell more. So the next stake is AI and technology integration. So with AI and technology integration, we specifically tailor our methodology that how we can implement AI and what specific technology do you need. So you know that this is the era of AI, and Terry has a specific way to describe AI. And so, but before you jump into AI, you need to understand what technological developments you need, and then embed AI to your solution. And as we said, we do customization, so the things we're going to be doing only for you, and specific patterns. So we will develop your technology like we're developing for Terry and for other clients, and then we will embed AI to your needs, like AI, like chatbots that will give your audience very specific tailored message on your product or in services, or a methodology for sorting your files, or a methodology to post your content online, or a methodology to understand your audiences. So a lot of things can be embedded when we develop your technology and innovation, and as well as add those technology that you need for specifically reaching clients, like cold email marketing, CRM, and so on. We have everything built in within our platform. So I will move into our conversation again. Terry, you know that AI and technology innovation is necessarily needed for any businesses. You understand that. That's why you're converting your system to tailor methodology that it is capable to add AI in the future. You also have passion to work on AI. So in that relation, why it is important, why it is needed right now to for the audience to support them with our methodology to guide them through to the next levels.
Thank you very much, Dr. Shah. If we talk broadly about AI, it goes from the very specific AI will take over our lives, and the first thing that will go will be everybody's jobs. They'll all be turned into automatons if they have jobs at all. And then the other end of the spectrum is those people who I would say have a more grounded point of view, which is that AI helps. It's just another vehicle or way of being helped to arrive more efficiently with the answers that you're looking for. Now, I've had the privilege of working with Google when I was at iResearch. We had, I think, 6 projects with Google, and ChatGPT, even though we were working with some of the marketing directors at Google, and I was posing the question, I could see that there was something on the horizon, pretty dramatic, that would probably shape the future of Google in terms of their branding and everything else. They were so sworn to secrecy, they never shared that with me, and the first I knew of it was way back in February of last year, just like everybody else, when they announced that they were launching ChatGPT as a basis for their AI development. Since then, I have had further conversations, which I would say, they're not secret. I think they're in the public domain now, that they're going through. I know they're in the public domain. They've sectioned off 6 levels of AI, going from the novice level, an introductory level, right the way through to the highly sophisticated professional level. And those 6, which are all being branded up, I think the first one has been launched a few months ago, a month or so ago. I can't remember what it's called now, but it's in the general. There are, mainstream ads on Google actually, addressed to this first stage, which they're introducing, so. Obviously, with Google's experience and expertise, that they have such incredible capability and capacity that they know that even for them, it's going to be pretty mind-blowing where it could all end up, and they obviously want to be in control of their own destiny, put it that way, but then they want to take their clients along with them, and everyone will benefit because of the scope and expertise that Google can offer as a #1 brand, is second to none. So, and when you think that the other partner to Google is Microsoft, and they have the other half, half of the market. Mm-hmm. They split the market between the two of them, 50-50. And obviously, Microsoft is coming from a totally different angle, which I won't go into at this stage. But so when you split the market like that, 50-50, and there's only 2 players, and those players are global players, you can see where we're heading. And I would say in conclusion that it's a very positive. I'm very open-minded. I'm very positive about where AI will lead us all. But you have to stay tuned, and stay up to date. And that is the biggest challenge, I think, for a lot of people. And I can see from the stats already, just on on the various platforms we're on, the take up is absolutely massive. Everybody wants to get into AI, but you can imagine, sort of like only a 10th will stick with it and and succeed. So I obviously want to be in with that 10%, and it's important for me. In fact, it's so important. We have now launched and it will be on our website, an introduction to AI. That's not the name of the landing page, but that's where we're heading. We're offering now a 4th product, which is it's AI based.
Thank you, Terry. And you know that we are nearly end of our session. I'm not sure that if we can extend this session another few more minutes. So Terry, what do you say? Shall we extend it and finish our tour?
Yes, well, I'm not going to say no. If we can engage and take the audience with us a few more minutes, that would be great.
Thank you. So we're just going to extend this to the next levels, to the next couple of few more minutes, maybe another 10 to finish our tour. The work we are collaborating together. So I'm just gonna share my screen again. So as you know that technology and innovation is core, and on there AI is another elements that you need to think of. So understanding AI and technology integration will tailor your methodology to the next levels, because you will know how you embed AI and what technology you should embed when you are doing or developing your core software stack, websites, web app, and a lot of different things. So that is very important. And then we have the next stake or next step or methodology is SEO, content marketing, and so on. So you know that SEO is core, as Terry described earlier, for to reach hundreds or millions within the social space that you wanted to target. And you also need to understand uh, how you would write proper content, search engine optimized content for SEO. So with SEO, we do one page SEO, or page SEO, technical SEO, global SEO, and a lot of different things are embedded. So if you read, if you have time, if you go to the web page, you will read and understand it properly. And the next one is qualifying and closing sales. This is very important for anyone that will work with us. So with this section, what we do, we create methodology, because with methodology to attract a new customer, with our sales funnel, with our email marketing, with our technology innovation, and then we convert them. So it's like reaching your target audience and converting them to success. You know that why it is in the sixth positions, because you have to have all the previous five things before you jump into qualifying and closing sales. And that is necessarily needed. So if you are thinking that you wanted to close sales and you wanted to start it at the beginning, people will come and they will go away, because you do not have a product, you do not have your methodology, you do not know what to do, and it will not work. So you have to follow this chronological order. You might change a bit based on your needs and success or requirements, but you need to follow one at a time to reach your target, to reach your target audiences. So with qualifying and closing sales, we're going to be working together to extend our work to reach their target audience. And then we will use our sales funnel, email marketing tools, and workshops, live webinars, and a lot of other things to um, convert those qualified leads to sales. And we do not stop there. After qualifying and closing its sales, we're going to be doing after sales. So on after sales, we're going to be preparing lots of things together. So it will include follow-up services, customer support, help desk services, and a lot of other things. So on a nutshell, Sales Funnel Accelerator is the a one-stop shop for your company, and you can lower your cost. There's another thing that we prioritize, that when you think about hiring people, you know that there are lots of virtual agencies that they give you VA, and you can work with individual VA. And you know that when you work with individual VA, they maybe have a set of skills, and those set of skills you might not fulfilled, it might not fulfilled your requirements. You might need a graphic designer, you might need a software developer, you might need a strategist, you might need sales directors, a lot of other people you need. So if you wanted to hire VA, virtual assistants, for your company, you need to intend to spend thousands of pounds or USD or your currencies. But with Sales Funnel Accelerator, we have this methodology to lower your costs. So we have all the people that you're looking for. So we have everyone in our team, including business growth partners, sales strategists, marketing directors like Terry and others to support you and grow your business to the next levels and lower your cost down. So Terry, thank you. I think I am end of my conversation. And thank you for your contribution today. And I would welcome you. And you know that we are doing other lives this month and the next month as well, launching your funnels and websites, as well as talking to people with neurodivergent community for mentoring, why it is needed and why it is important. So if you wanted to see all the programs or live events that we're going to be doing in next couple of months, please stay tuned. Go to Neurodivergent Business Consortium page on LinkedIn. You will see all the events is listed there, as well as if you wanted to know and learn about digital marketing, software development, business development, so on. We have GenZ Marketing Agencies page, as well as Time Research and Innovation page. So you can see all the work and knowledge that we are contributing together. So thank you everyone for joining today's live webinar. I just wanted to ask you, Terry, at the end, few takeaways that you wanted to think and wanted to add at the end of this session.
Yes. This channel, which Dr. Shah has masterminded, put it that way, is Neurodivergent. I'll just give you an insight into how I came into it. I had a stroke 4 or 5 years ago, and it put me in a coma for 3-4 days. One of the reassuring things when I came out of the coma, bearing in mind I couldn't even talk at that stage, and the thought of even working with a computer was like as far away, as I could imagine. But the doctors, and I was in an excellent hospital. I was in one of the probably the best, the Royal London Hospital, and a newly built hospital in central London. But I'm glad to say I wasn't in need of surgery. But what they did say that was reassuring is that I would probably make they said an 80% recovery if I followed, their advice and did all these sort of various things. And as you can see now, I am, thanks to Dr. Shah and also the team in the hospital and various other specialists, I've made a reasonable recovery. But what they said, the tip that they gave me was, they said, think it, and this was very relevant, nothing to do with their personal, but they said, think of your brain like a computer. It will find new routes to information that is embedded in your brain and recover through neurodivergent routes, and you will probably, as I say, 70%, 80% will be recovered at various stages in your experience. But having said that, what you will have to do is work hard and concentrate on your health, your mental health in particular, and otherwise, if you just let it go, you won't make the recovery that you could make. So with those encouraging words and with that guidance, I was on the road to a good recovery, put it that way. I think that is the sort of advice I would give to your colleagues on the other side of the screen there, that obviously anybody could say don't give up, but what is more important is, yes, okay, you can make all the efforts, but if the efforts aren't being directed properly by in the instance in the beginning, in the first year, I was told what to do. And in the third, fourth year now, I've got the guidance of Dr. Shah. So highly qualified people who know their sectors, specific sectors, is vital.
Thank you, Terry. Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you. And when we talk, we know and learn from each other, and that's the way. So when I work with individual businesses or individual person, yes, I give something, and I also take in return their knowledge to create a masterpiece, and that's the way forward. So if you're thinking to grow, and if you are thinking that, okay, you need support, Sales Funnel Accelerator will be your next approach, that tailoring your methodology differently for your intended purpose with our 7-step formula, as well as lowering your cost. So if you do not lower your cost to the sufficient levels, you cannot succeed. So with us, you can lower your cost to a extended levels that you succeed in the future. And we have case studies, we have worked with many clients. This is a proven methodology. We have implemented this with Terry, and he has become a strategist within Sales Funnel Accelerator to tailor his methodology to our clients. So if you are thinking to join the team, feel free to contact us, DM me, or if you wanted to become a client, you can also contact us, and we can tailor the methodology that you are looking for. So thank you, Terry. And I do apologize for today. Technical mismatch. We are around over 12 minutes, maybe in 15 minutes, but it was needed. So this program will be recorded. So thank you, Terry. Don't go anywhere. I just wanted to say bye-bye to the audience, and then we will continue our conversation. And we also have a live working hours and from quarter past 1. So we just reached our working hour times. So please stay on the line, and I will say bye-bye to the audience. Thank you, everyone, for joining today's live webinar. I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui from Neurodivergent Business Consortium, Time Research and Innovation, and GenZ Marketing Agency. And you know that I prioritize knowledge and technological development and innovation. So if you are thinking to grow your business to the next levels, Sales Funnel Accelerator can be a medium that you can try, and you can grow your knowledge or your business to the next levels, as well as lower your cost. So if you have any question related to Sales Funnel Accelerator, please feel free to visit our site. There is only one Sales Funnel Accelerator now, salesfunnelaccelerator.com. You can find it very easily, and you can see our methodology. And if you want to become a strategist, there is an option on our site that you can apply, and you will have special benefits for you to grow your knowledge, and as well as support our network with your knowledge. So thank you for joining today's live. I'm going to welcome you tomorrow with my wood events, and Friday with another webinar. And Thursday, we have the Andy Business Club webinar. So this week, I'm doing 4 live sessions. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And next week, I will have probably 3. But we are going to be coming up with another webinar with our new contributor, Diane Vernon, MBE. We are bringing 6 webinar in the next 6 months with NBC, and we're going to be talking about employability and how we can extend your knowledge to get you ready for your next job or for your next business. So until then, thank you very much, and see you on my other lives. Stay tuned, and thank you, and bye-bye.